Hi guys, and welcome to part 2 of my forever world. In this episode, we're just going to focus on finding a nice place for my home base. So I went up the hill to where these villager houses were. There wasn't anything in the first or the second one, but in the third one I found breadsticks and 2 maps, so I went ahead and grabbed those. Right here I realized that this map would be useless because it doesn't have anything but the snow biome and the village. As I was going down this hill, I seen 2 polar bears and they looked hungry, so I made a way around them while also almost falling to my death. I finally seen grass and swam over to find a little birch and oak forest. So I set up a little makeshift crafting area. I also placed my bed down just so I could sleep, and I made a sword. I started to chop the trees down so I could get wood for my house, plus to open the area up just a little bit. So placing the frame of my house was difficult because me and building don't get along very well. You'll see in this series there will be a lot of tutorial builds in my world, and I apologize, but I'm not a very good builder whatsoever. I left holes in the walls so I could put windows later on, and I decided to move the door to the other side, so I had to move my crafting table and furnace eventually. The roof wasn't anything fancy, I just threw something together so that I would actually have a house. After playing for 2 hours and not having a house that I could call my own, now the only thing that's missing from my home is a door and the flooring. I'm not sure what I want to do with it yet. This is probably just going to be a temporary house for now. Immediately when I woke up in the morning, I started to clear out my inventory so that I could start on my roof, because I don't want it I don't want it to stay like this. It's gonna have stairs and a peak. I would also like for the terrain to remain somewhat natural looking, so after I dug this coal up, I filled it back in with some dirt and cobblestone. Now that I finally have enough sand, I put it in the furnace to smelt, and I crafted up some stairs for my roof. I'm just gonna be real with you, this roof took way too long than I want to admit. I kept running out of wood and I had to replant saplings because I grabbed some saplings from the spruce biome because I knew I'd want to build with them eventually. And I went ahead and just chopped down some more oak trees to open up the area and get some more wood. So I would skip over this part, but I know people like watching others struggle, so you can watch me struggle with this roof. With this simple roof that I'm sure anybody who plays Minecraft can do. Except for me, of course. But I got the floor done pretty quick. I started clearing up all of these little leaf piles and placed this super cute little firefly bush down. And then I gathered up some seeds so that I could make a farm. At the time of recording this, my mouse was messed up. It would double click at random times, and this made building difficult. As soon as I woke up in the morning, I got to making a little farm so that I could have food so I don't starve to death. Duh. This is only temporary. Everything that I'm making is only going to be temporary because this was just getting a spot to place my house down, get established. So all of this stuff is just temporary. Don't worry. I know it's ugly. So while I was taking all of the leaves and the grass off the ground, I noticed that I had another little pond in behind my house, so I decided that that would be an even better place to put my farm. And this would be one of my permanent farms. I also went ahead and grabbed this clay because I knew I'd be wanting to make some flower pots to make my house pretty, and I also grabbed the sugar cane so I can enchant things in the future. And while I was crossing my little pond, lake, river thing, I noticed that my spruce tree grew, so I could finally finish my roof. My axe broke, so I had to make my first of thousands of crafting tables that I place around this world. So once I completely demolished that tree, I went ahead and started making all of the steps and slabs and stuff that I would need to complete my roof. This tree was absolutely in the way, so I had to move it, and I also collected those spruce saplings that I would definitely need in the future. I'm just gonna be completely honest. I have had so many issues with Streamlabs and not recording, forgetting to record, not finding my files for the videos. So that means that I hardly have any footage from what I built. I have an entire barn that I built that I don't have footage for because it completely disappeared off of the files of my computer, and I didn't want to restart it, and I don't have a replay mod installed, so I can't show you guys what I did. But I promise you that I did it all in survival mode. I'm still getting achievements. I just don't have the footage proving that I built it. So anyways, off of that topic, I made me some flower pots. So now I can put some pretty flowers outside my house. I stole these lanterns from the villages, and I just think they're such a cute addition to my house. I don't know what kind of vibe I'm going for this place. I don't know if it's gonna be cottagecore, fairycore, medieval. It's just gonna be all over the place. So with that being said, you will probably see one day I'll build a medieval barn, and the next day I'll build a rainbow bridge. It's just gonna be completely random, but it's gonna be pretty. So the remainder of this video is just gonna be the majority of me mining so I can get some iron. I need diamonds. I mean, I don't really need it because I know I want to take this world slow so I don't get burnt out too quickly. But I do want to get some armor just in case I have to fight monsters. And eventually you'll see that I had a full suit of diamond armor, and I loaded up my world and took a screenshot. I took my armor off, took a screenshot for a thumbnail, and I turned it off. I started editing, and then when I went to load the world back up to play it again, my armor was gone. I don't know if it was because I added shaders or if it was just because I wasn't playing it long enough. I have no idea, but I was very agitated. And you will see me occasionally cover up a cave, but that's because caves scare me. I am terrified to go into a cave. I have been caught by the warden way too many times, so I decided if I'm going to go into a cave, I'm turning it to peaceful mode because they terrify me so much. Example number 1. I watch way too many Minecraft horror videos, and it was actually thundering outside, and it came through my speakers like it was literally outside my window, and that scared me so bad. this seems like a pretty good stopping point for this episode. I'm pretty happy with how my house turned out. I know it's just the beginning and it's eventually gonna look more detailed and more builds. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!